Hello, 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 everyone. This is Paula, the nurse practitioner at Top Notch Health Solutions, where we are the leading destination for gut health, metabolic health, and weight loss. Yes. And it is Toxin Tuesday. As I promised, I'm coming on here today to talk about toxicity. No, not your personal life, but are you toxic? Meaning in your body, right? So, what does it mean to be toxic? So, it can be very vague symptoms, symptoms that you really can't attach to anything else. So, for example, brain fog, fatigue, just can't really seem to get your thoughts together. If you really can't get out the bed, like you just feel sluggish, like something is off, okay? Those are signs of toxicity. Yes, something that really doesn't have a diagnosis, but you know that something is off, okay? So, how are we toxic? So, in my office, I focus a lot on toxicity. That's the first thing that I do with all of my wellness clients, okay? All right, we focus on, are we toxic? All right. So the common things that I find that contribute to my clients being toxic are chronic constipation. Chronic constipation is a real thing. Those who suffer with it and know it really suffer with it. So, what is chronic constipation? If you're not relieving yourself of waste at least every 24 hours, that is a sign that you are constipated. And if this is happening very often, then it's a chronic problem. And when you're not going to the bathroom, it's like chicken being in the trash overnight, just fumigating. So, can you imagine how your cells and how your body would feel if you're just fumigating with waste that's not being removed? With that, another concern is if you're having to take something to go to the bathroom, then is your body really able to detoxify itself? So let's talk about it, because detoxification is more than just going to the bathroom, all right? So there are major detoxification organs in our body that helps us stay well, that helps us keep energized, that promotes longevity and vitality, all right? In addition to the gut, all right? So we have our liver, which is our main detoxification organ, that oftentimes gets backed up or clogged up due to the exposure to toxins in our food, toxins in the air, toxins from our metabolic processes. And those of us with metabolic disease are really prone to toxicity because our body doesn't really work like it should, all right? So you have your liver that needs to be a vital part of your detoxification process. Your kidney. So once things get to the liver, they are bound with water so they can actually be removed by the kidney. So, during any detoxification process, making sure that your kidney is actually open and able to remove those toxins is a key part of ensuring that your body can move toxins throughout. All right. So it's more than just about the gut. All right. So your skin, yes, your skin is the largest organ and it is a detoxification organ. Yes, it is. And so making sure that we're getting some sweat in, meaning our fitness and our movement. All right. Sometimes if it's applicable, maybe doing some sauna, some steaming helps with detoxification of the skin. Yes. All right. So our main detoxification organs that we focus on here at Top Notch Health Solutions is the gut. Absolutely, because when we eat and then we digest and everything goes through the intestinal tract and our healthy gut bugs attack it and remove the things that we need, like our nutrients to support our metabolism. The waste has to come out, right? So our GI tract is very important. Our liver, our kidney, our skin as well, and our lymphatic system, all very important when it comes to detoxification. So when you think about it, are you toxic and may not really know? Most recently, the the chemical exposure in Conyers has really been on my mind about toxicity. We hear that, hey, if you have breathing problems, then you should, contact your provider, or you should contact, go to the hospital, which I absolutely understand. But see, it's not all about just the breathing problems, all right? It's those of us who don't have problems breathing. However, those toxins in the air can bind to your cells. All right. And our body is made up of a bunch of cells. We have brain cells, we have heart cells, we have lung cells, we have gut cells, right? Nervous cells, endocrine cells. And those are huge places, especially the endocrine system, where toxins from the air can bind to those receptors and stop them from functioning properly. Okay. All right. So, being toxic or being exposed to toxins in the air doesn't just mean, well, I don't have lung problems, so I am fine. You should actually take a look at yourself and write, I would say, a diary for those in that area about how you're feeling. If you begin to feel sluggish, you have brain fog, you just feel kind of off, then it's time to take a look at toxicity. All right. It's a huge thing, especially when those toxins, if they bind to your endocrine cells, it can drive diabetes up the wall. If it binds to hormone receptors, it can cause issues with our hormones in our body, right? That affect other things. So it's bigger than just the lungs, but listening to your body when it comes to toxin exposure. And those are the toxins that we know of, right? What about the toxins that we really don't pay attention to? So let's talk about those. Toxins in our food, right? All right, depends on if we're getting a lot of processed foods or ultra processed foods like I used to. The pesticides and chemicals used in our food can also contribute to us being toxic, okay? Pollution in the air, our household products. Yes, the things that we use to clean our dishes, the things that we use to bathe in, can also seep through the skin and cause toxicity, especially if our organs aren't on top of it. All right. All right. So it's very, very important. What are some other sources of toxin as well? Our perfumes, things that we commonly use, our deodorants, things like that can also be toxic. So what can you do to protect yourself from toxicity or to make sure that your detoxification organs optimally function, okay? Mind your shift. Yes, there's a shift in the wellness atmosphere. And so that stands for making sure you are getting your sleep. You're in bed by 10 and you're getting restorative sleep, making sure we're managing stress in a healthy way. All of that supports the body's ability to manage all these toxins that we have around us. Next, healthy eating. Guys, I can't say it enough. Now, there's no perfection in it. But if we're eating a lot of fast food, ultra processed food, or processed food, prepackaged foods, the toxins, the additives, the recalls that we're constantly getting, those toxins actually go in your body. Even if you're going to the bathroom, when the body is exposed to a toxin that it does not recognize, it binds to our cells and it can add up over time and wreak havoc on your health, okay? All right, so making sure you're getting your greens, your fiber, your 8 cups of water in if it has never been important to you. And I don't want to say important because I've been there. It's not that it's not important. We just don't have the time, right? We have so many things going on where we really don't have the time, all right? So making your healthy eating a priority at least 80% of the time is very key. We're not robots, we're not perfect, okay? But focusing on greens, fiber, whole vegetables, organic meats and vegetables if you have the opportunity, okay? All right, and cooking at home, all right? So, you know what? I didn't mention the last option for toxicity, water, which we bathe in. All right, I just want to go back and say that. All right. So next, your intestinal health. Your intestinal health is vital for ensuring that you don't get toxic. Making sure you're going to the bathroom every day without the use of a laxative is preferable. Okay. And if you can't do that, then it's time to take a look at some other things. All right. Making sure that you have a healthy gut is key and priority when it comes to toxicity, because if you don't have a healthy gut, things can get backed up and create inflammation throughout your entire body. That also wreaks havoc. That may not pinpoint to a diagnosis, but something is off, okay? Fitness and movement, guys, we gotta move. You don't have to hit the gym, you don't have to do CrossFit, but we gotta move because that helps our body detoxify itself. All right, it helps with proper digestion. It helps things move like they need to, and of course, trust in the process. It's all a process. So if you are ready for a shift in your wellness atmosphere and you want to hear more about how to detoxify the major organs in your body, then text SHIFT to the number below. All right. So again, my name is Paula. I'm a nurse practitioner here at Top Notch Health Solutions, the leading destination for gut health, metabolic health, and weight loss. Did I say we were over 2 tons down collectively? Okay, if I didn't, I just said it. All right. This is it for Toxin Tuesday. You can put SHIFT down below or text SHIFT to the number on the screen, and we will get it going. There's a shift in the wellness atmosphere, and taking a more holistic approach to wellness is key to longevity and vitality. Have a good day.